मैं हूं क्योंकि हम हैं. I am because we are. This is Harsh Aroda, your friend and life coach and fellow traveler in journey called life. The moment we are born, we enter in many relationships, being son, daughter, grandson, granddaughter, niece, nephew, brother, sister, and so on. These relationships create many experiences, and these experiences shape our lives in many ways. I lost my father in a very, very early age, and hence have no visual image or memory of him. While my mother was struggling through making ends meet, my grandfather was nurturing me with right values through his life experiences and stories. After completing my school, private school till fifth class, I was admitted in a government school. And on a very first day, when my grandfather accompanied me to the school, we met one of our teacher called Shri Emil Suri, a short-heighted, well-learned, with beautiful heart gentleman. After listening to her story, he simply assured my grandfather that from today, Harsh is my responsibility. And guess what? Till I cleared 12th, he kept a constant check on me so that I do not enter into any bad habit. He did not even keep track of my progress, but also tracked my attendance every day. Even if I missed my school for a single day, a call was made at my home to check whether I took leave or I simply bunked. Today, when I look back, I think that was the first true relation I made outside my family world. Even today, every year when we visit his house on Teacher's Day and sit for hours revisiting our school days, every time a new event surfaces from our school days and from our memory cloud disk. I'm using the word memory cloud disk because I'm interacting with the AI fueled generation, where till few years back, we used to use the word memory hard disk. I believe the right experiences in my crucial teenage proved to be transformative in my life and career. In my initial corporate world, I spent 10 years with making and maintaining relationships. Nurturing relationship became my key factor of success, whereas I read a quote much later which said, life is all about relationship. I never planned for being here where I am today. I never planned to be speaking with you all today. I never planned to be able to touch so many lives and impact so many minds. I simply float through life like water, meeting new people, mixing in their colors, enjoy each experience, and once that experience is over, again becoming colorless like crystal clear water. My deep passion to observe human behavior led me to think that why people are not happy in their relationship, be it personal or professional. After years of observation, deep research, and talking to various people from different walks of life, I actually found three ground principles which not only create flourishing but contented relationship. And while sharing these principles with you, let me share a small story of my life. In my initial years of business, just out of excitement, I took a contract without even realizing its complexity and scope of work. And when I started working on it, I found it real challenging. Instead of sharing this with my client, I simply hid, made lame excuses, kept buying more time without even talking clearly with my client. This resulted not only losing the contract, but also had loss of face. Because at the end, my client only shared a comment, "We wish you kept us in loop throughout." That brings me to the first principle is called absolute clear communication. It simply means talking whatever is in your mind and heart without hiding and mincing words. Because when we talk clearly, we unburden ourselves with continuous thoughts. What will people say? What will people think? Should I say this? Should I not say this? My question is, why do we do other people's job? Let them think, respond, and flow with the conversation. This played really well back in 2006 when I joined my dream company called American Express and met my manager, Mr. Deepak Gupta. May his soul blessed in heaven. A most humble and a beautiful heart man whose whole soul desire was to make people grow. During our first interaction, he simply asked me that what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, what I truly enjoy doing, what I don't do. Usually you don't share these things with manager because you are in a routine job. But with the kind of vibe I was getting from him, the kind of energy I was getting from him, I could share everything with absolute clarity. Resulted, he started giving me those opportunities, those experiences, which made me love my job even more. Now, imagine that you're working in a company which doesn't share its success nor the challenges they are facing. Would you feel connected with the company? I guess no. That brings me to the second principle, and that's called real-time sharing. In this technology advanced age, there is no reason that we can't share things real-time with our partner or with our people. It not only enhances transparency, but also improves connection between both in personal and professional life. I have, in my organization, I made it as a culture to share everything real time and openly. In fact, any of my team member can simply just walk into my room and share with his or her feelings because it ensures 100% presence, not only physically, but also mentally, and ensure that we work cohesively. Now coming to my third, which is very, very critical, and this principle is called being in consensus. You will get involved in many, many conversations. You will make many promises in the world. You will agree to do certain things in mutual ways, but often do not honor these promises, consensus, and giving your word, resulting arguments, disconnects, loss of well-being. If we start honoring each promise and each consensus we make to the world, we will be in the same page and we will work seamlessly. Does it mean you cannot go back to the previous ways of working? Does it mean that you cannot get a new idea? Yes, you can. You will have a different idea of working, different thought of working. So what will you do? Simply go back to my two previous rules, real-time sharing and clear communication, and you will find everything falling seamlessly. Over the years, after coaching and training thousands of people, supporting them with life clarity, enhancing their relationship, and living many, many relations in my personal and professional life, my belief in clear communication, real-time sharing, and being in consensus only grew stronger. Recently, while doing a tree-hugging activity during a training, I found myself as a trunk of the tree. And all the branches of the tree are like my relationships. And the leaves on those branches are the experiences I live with these relationships. Once the relationship is over from our life, the branch simply breaks and falls down. Once an experience reaches its closure, like leaf, it just dries and falls. It's a natural process. Years back, while interacting with someone shared something about life and relationship, which simply stayed with me. That people come in your life with specific purpose. There is no other way. And this is very, very beautiful. Either people come in our life to give you something or to take something. The other thing is, either people come in our life to teach something or to learn something from us. Once we get this, there are no heartbreaks, no sadness, no anger, no feeling of revenge, no loneliness. Because life and relationship are in the present moment. If we start living each moment 100%, then our life will not only be blissful, but we'll live our life with no baggage in our mind and heart. Imagine how our relationships can transform by just including these elements. I truly hope that you continue making and enjoying all your relationship by incorporating and applying my 3 ground principles: clear communication, real-time sharing, and being in consensus, and live a blissful life. Stay blessed, enjoy life. This is Harsh. Thank you.